Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? QB decides to keep it here.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Timeout called by the defense there. As they try to make some adjustments here. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper, they'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They get nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the running back takes the handoff. Fights back to the line of scrimmage. Avoids the safety, but nothing more.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it to the left. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it out of the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Stop the ball at the 22. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Got him. He's sacked.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Wolfpack line out now. 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Touchdown, NC State.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
NC State, 7, Clemson, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
He shreds the tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Bringing pressure. He'll wisely throw that one away. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down in 10. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hurtado.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. He makes the grab. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Dump off caught by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Clemson. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Catch made over the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 17, NC State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it again. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped. And momentum really building now. For this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
NC State 7.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Getting set. Here's second down. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
NC State lines up first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
24, NC State 14.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Hurtado. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No press here. The defense backing away. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. NC State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to scramble. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. NC State comes to the line quickly.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense really clicking.
NC State, number 16, in the end zone.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 16. Set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And of course they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really unpopular play in college football. The teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.